Princess Mononoke is one of the most iconic and maybe best Studio Ghibli movies, but when it came to the United States, it ignited a power struggle between Miyazaki and Harvey Weinstein. In a classic American studio move, executives at Miramax, led by Weinstein, wanted to hack the movie to pieces. The anime is 135 minutes, or about 2 hours and 15 minutes, but Miramax wanted it to be 90 minutes for the English dub, because that's how long animated movies should be, I guess, according to them. They hired Neil Gaiman to simplify the script and added all the Miramax executives' names onto the poster. Miyazaki refused to meet these demands, and one of his producers sent Weinstein a samurai sword in response to the proposed cuts, with the attached note, "No cuts." The message must have been received loud and clear because Princess Mononoke premiered with none of the American cutdowns. Miyazaki is a great example here. The studios will back down eventually if they think they'll lose you. So Princess Mononoke is one of the most iconic
Hello, children of the night. Imaginary friends. Wind. My only friend. That probably didn't sound too well, but doesn't matter. I'm tired of these nuisances. Soon we will be done with the bureaucracy. I mean, fuck it, these are scuff streams for life. Pirates. Okay, I'm not gonna do that accent, like clearly. I mean, then I shouldn't do any accents, but I will. And this is just to say hi. I don't know how things are gonna go, so okay, first of all, I'm doubly crippled now. Sounds like some fatality Mortal Kombat move. Double cripple. Double cripple. Broke my pinky toe once again. This time it wasn't my fault. Let's not go into details. This time it was a lot worse. So I'm not ignoring it like I used to. I know that there's not much of a treatment for it, so at least there's that. I just pull it a bit forward as if it was a broken leg. Probably unnecessary, but I still do. And apparently something I started using for a day or two, you can duct tape it to the next finger for some emotional support. So now you know. Educational stream. What else? Yeah, so my point is, things are not as smooth as it might seem, clearly. The other stuff, of course. I wanted to quickly edit something, but I opted out. Yeah, we are talking about my day, of course. That's probably gonna be how the potential streams are gonna go in the future. Yeah, let's now see how to scuff it. Okay, what is important, what is not important. We will turn this down a bit. Okay. Yeah, last stream showed me that I don't have to turn on anything except for the OBS and it will still stream. I was a bit surprised there, so my bureaucracy measures are not that important. I'll show you a thing or two. I mean, this is fine. I managed to do some stuff before, so I don't get that one of the options for thumbnails, those settings, and then get the two of the same ones as the other options. I guess I said that too. So now, where to go from now? From here, I mean. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I would forget. Do we go into game or this will be useful? I can go out and check things because I wanna go into what I forgot. Yeah, about the intros first. I can ramble about anything if I really set my mind into it. I'm not even always move the cursor or do some boop. Yeah. I usually, most often, pay no attention to the lyrics, barely the hook or chorus, and sometimes this time I was thinking, do I opt out of this song? But then said, fuck it, I'm not gonna write the lyrics now also. Might be a bit depressing, but fuck it, it's a song. You like it or you don't. And fuck, I didn't enable the sound. Fuck it, let's make a break. You just know this is gonna be the thumbnail. If that happens, I'm gonna start making new ones.
Wicked, watch out for Jinyu! Jinyu hit back!
Damn. So yeah. What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, the song. So there was this other song that I really like, that I thought of, I mean, just fuck. I don't know, I wanted to stay in the water, but maybe later on, we'll see. I don't feel like moving. And stopping this again, hopefully everything works. We'll check it later, hopefully it still works. Yeah, about the song. So it was a song in Serbian, and I didn't even pay attention there to the lyrics except for the chorus, which it was, pretty nice, something like this about the starry sky. And then, when I wanted to use it, I said, let's, pay attention to the lyrics a bit. And after many, many years, did I realize that it was some covert innuendo for some nasty shenanigans. I mean, let's not go into it, but you understand what I mean. And I don't shy away from it, but I don't wanna, go play into it. I do it for fun. And before, there is some joke, stand-up comedy joke, about, some people in the future playing, some, I mean, it's an old joke. So at the time it was those grind songs or something, and how people would play them as oldies with a nice punchline there. But when some old folk songs came to mind, and I don't mean some, modern ones, but the, old ones, traditional ones. When you analyze most of them, it's the nastiest shit ever. Not even that smooth at all. It, pretty direct. And, you have people, singing them in some, celebrations and stuff in front of, all different kinds of audiences, and it's fine. So, just, not too soon, and it's all good. Now that's, and yeah, passion, of course. That will come in handy later on, or some other time. And the other one is, yeah, I guess it's a double explanation. This is gonna be complicated, but it doesn't matter. Even this would be fine. So the other one is fuck. I wanted to go into last stream, but doesn't matter. So let's go into less complicated part first. Yeah, about the, is it Ghibli? It doesn't matter. There's some stuff there too that you can notice, but just like this stream. This is me. I told you it's an aspect. Pretty much me getting in touch with my toxic femininity side. And, fuck. Yeah, let's overcomplicate it. You know how they say, some guy, I don't know, went to prison or was in a hospital for a long time and, found God and stuff? I always found that strange, but then I sadly experienced it myself, and what it is, I think, is forced meditation. So they were pushed into forced meditation and stopped for a bit and looked on things from the other side. I'm gonna speedrun it here a bit. I don't wanna go into the whole ordeal and psychoanalysis and stuff, but that's the point. So they looked at things from the other perspective, which is extremely hard usually. All that mental residue stirred up, and demons and I don't know how to say it in English, but cows have those, I don't know if they have some extra stomachs and stuff, but they reprocess food. So in those kind of situations, when there are no outside influences, you reprocess thoughts. I don't recommend it being forced, but I guess some meditation could be nice. Something I didn't wanna go. It's too. I guess this is just fine. So yeah, looking at things from the other perspective. Lazy oak. Yeah, I guess this is fine as well. I wanted to go somewhere else, but then I thought, I only have 11 hours left of this. I'll probably just go insane and remove it, but in the meantime, let's stick with the pirate fantasy. Let's not go make any booty references. Well, I think it. So, yeah. For example, Samurai Champloo, the soundtrack there as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go, I guess, into that as well. Fuck. Let's go into... this can be stream. Fuck it. I'm not that into anime. Let's not make that too wide. I'm not into nasty stuff, bloody stuff. So I only saw first season of the... how it's called... Chainsaw Man, I think. But going through 2 episodes at once of Samurai Champloo, which I enjoyed, could be boring. Not of the Chainsaw Man. That shit just, I guess it's a professional thing or something, or expertise or something, but pacing was extremely well, done extremely well. It would just fly by. That's how you know you are having good time. When time has just passed. I like these streams. So I wanna commend it there. But like I said, although aesthetically it has some nice moments, all that, some other aspects or whatever I didn't enjoy. I don't like gruesome stuff. And as for the Samurai Champloo, I enjoyed it, but that's my point of all this long ramble. I was aware of it. I used some fan-made stuff of it, but I never engaged. I had no clue what it is, and if I did, I probably wouldn't like it. I am, and especially was, still into some Nomi Square, kind of stuff. That would be a bit different for me, and I would probably find all sorts of drawbacks to it. But now I can appreciate it and understand production and stuff. It was done like that, and it's nice. Not that there are issues there, I'm just speaking a bit in general. And as for example, Spirited Away, for me, it was always presented. I also came across it, but I always came across that, let's say, grotesque stuff. Those creatures and stuff, oversized, and it always, what the fuck is this? I ain't fucking watching that. Those kind of, and that doesn't seem enticing and well made. But what the problem there was, for me, I didn't understand. I don't know if I can use the word metaphor there, but it was shown from the perspective of a small girl. And if that was in the forefront for me, once I understood that, I didn't watch it. There's a bunch of stuff I plan on watching for a long time, and as you know from the streams and the intros, that might never happen or might happen in who knows when. So if I was presented that from those scenes of, that girl just being on some voyage, and then realized that's her perspective of the grown-up world, when you look at it from that point, it's marvelous. Although I didn't see it, just that setup, amazing. Maybe I'll have a solution for you, Skongrin. So, just something I wanted to say, and now, do I go into other part of the interview, of the fucking intro? La Passione and sending a samurai sword to your publisher. Let's make a small break and then we'll continue, hopefully. You can go grab a drink or make a... there's something I might have said in that, but I don't wanna try to remember of some stuff, so let's rewind selector.
Feel happy that Wicked is here. Okay. I have no clue what I said, but I guess we're gonna go into that and then see how fighting for your art. First of all, don't get me wrong, I don't suggest it, I don't promote it,
I was just following orders, it's just fine. You know, cowardly way. Something you should realize and learn. That's the best way. But for the rare ones that do, should be clearly applauded. I mean, I'm not really sure about that. They set a bad example. But what I wanted to say is, look at, so yeah, we established, you know, the intro, fighting for your art. Not recommended. Live to tell the tale, you know. Just, yeah, I made that perfectly clear, I hope. But all that being said, look at the game industry now versus before or then. From gamers to now, from corporations to shareholders. Now, I annoy myself making these waivers, disclaimers. It's not all bad. There's still good stuff, new good stuff. Things have improved in many ways. I personally prefer the new free-to-play model, clearly. But still, all that idealism, enthusiasm, escapism, however do you say it, versus this dystopian bullshit, where you just know that every decision is made out of greed. Don't you feel sold out? Aren't you angry? What did you leave behind you? We are animals, but not just animals, I hope. Usually, you know, I hate that sense of, you know, guilt tripping and sense of duty, but still. What kind of gaming industry I mean, games I've encountered were pretty, I don't know, enthusiastic, pretty inspiring. I don't know if, I mean, I guess in some way they still are, but they are much more, there's that undercurrent where and it's not only, you know, that, you know, you're older, you're more jaded, that is true, but things also changed. I don't like going into such complex things without thinking it at least a little bit through, but this intro came up and I wanted to say something about it, and I guess I did. I know there were people fighting, but at the same time it seems like the industry got ran over by corporations. There's some bitterness aura around it. plays York. You know, just look at those. I guess you can still. Don't you just love when you listen to someone and he's contradicting himself? I don't know, maybe it is nostalgia. You know, those old photos and stuff. I mean, there are new photos of also people pretty enthusiastic and happy working on games, but somehow, and maybe it is nostalgia, somehow it doesn't feel the same. I mean, you decide for yourself. I think the games we got and the games that we leave behind us are quite different, and mostly in a bad way. Hopefully things will turn around. I guess. Oh, this is too depressing. Let's. I don't wanna go out of game. I probably should. Probably should and check the stream, but I don't feel like it. I'm a just like my tune, lazy streamer.
Rico is lover and fighter and duker.
So yeah, well, let's address some things from the previous stream and then check stuff, and you know. So yeah, I didn't mention that aspect of Greta. Mention some things about going to bring more people suffering and collapse some ecosystems. I mean, she says it much better and also has good script writers. Maybe I'll go into Zeitgeist a bit later, but I'll probably scuff it again, but doesn't matter, you know, bit by bit, stream by stream. Yeah, MMO versus RPG. I mean, you get the point, but that's my... When you have all these ecosystems, there can be only one. There's one that's gonna be most optimal. Yeah, fuck it. I guess, you know, it's weird. You know, in some ecosystem you have some elephant and rhinoceros and hippopotamus and lion, and you know, it's pretty tough competition there. Somewhere you have some bears and that's it. I mean, a wolf, a bear, polar bear. I guess we could go underwater and stuff. Go into that. And then there's some ecosystems where there's some... I guess we could do some combo there, and between Bugs Bunny and, you know, having a carrot, and maybe do some edit, and instead of a carrot there's something else, and there's those glasses, and he's doing gang signs with his other hand, and you know, what's up, Doc? You know, what's up, SA or something. And that's that ecosystem. Until they bring in dingoes. I don't know if what the timeline was there, but you get what I mean. And I completely forgot what I was talking about with this digression. Yeah, the API system. Fucking API system. Yeah, API really. I know from some PC magazine, I think that was from there, some guy in a duel versus some role-playing guy, and he role-played, as I now, someone with walk impediment. I'm guessing his whole foot was messed up or something, and they were in a duel, and that RP guy didn't run. He was walking, just walking, and you know, throwing insults at the other dueler. So that guy in a way already won. You know, his intention was just to RP, not go into duels. And when now how and the RP servers people still play like that, but you know, if you have people playing in a certain way, when the waves of reality starts hitting, most often peer pressure will take over, and a lot of people also don't want to play in a suboptimal way. But I guess we talked about it. So that's my point, you know, a lot of people, different play styles. One will, you know, you're not in some smaller ecosystem. I mean, you can still do that, but for most people it will be a lot harder. You know, also watch that video about the, you know, people going with some suboptimal gear or any other kind of choice, and that being fine, because most people were playing like that and were unaware of the most optimal build. That now is forever changed. Fuck, what else? Fuck, I guess I will. Maybe I shouldn't have done this, but yeah, fuck. VR seems too dystopian. I know they try to do that, you know, you can see around you, you're on those ads, you are with your family and you can see, you know, things, and they can't because those jerks don't have VR, you are the chosen one. But still, it's a hard sell, too dystopian. It reminds me too much of that, there was an image of some, I think, girl with those, some glasses, and she's in some, I don't know, squatting or something in some corner, and you know, with some and that was probably before the VR or something, or maybe, I don't know, but there was that image, you know, people stuck in a virtual reality, ignoring the reality around them. So there's too much of that, too much of, if we're gonna wait, what yeah, if we're gonna compare some movies, I guess I don't have to go into those glasses and Terminator, because Terminator didn't have no glasses. He had, it was in his, all in his mind. But if we're gonna use the same act in a different movie, Total Recall, is that a fantasy or a nightmare? Total Recall kinda deal, for you to just implant it in your mind. So that's why I think it's more of a dystopian nightmare than a fantasy people are gonna be into. Also too cumbersome and too, you know, setups. I mean, that's my opinion. You decide for yourself. That's what I think it's not likely to happen. Okay, I guess I did talk about that. And yeah, I think this is quite enough. We're not gonna end it yet, but soon enough, hopefully. I'm not sure that I checked the stream. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, talking about the gamers for gamers. You know, Project Titan was cancelled because game developers tried the game, didn't like the gameplay, and decided to cancel it. So people who were making the game tried playing the game and decided not to play the game and not to publish the game. Now it seems more and more that people that are making the game are not playing the game, would not play the game, but will try to get people to play the game, which is quite different. So some kind of weasels versus squirrels scenario, which is one of the symptoms of why games might not be as good as one would hope. And let's see if there's something else. Yeah, I didn't write here something. Okay, and that is off. Almost an hour. Fuck. Let's end it with this. Zeitgeist. Once again. Damn, I thought I'm gonna make it a bit shorter today, but I guess not. Fucking, I forgot what I wanted to say. Maybe it's for the better. Yeah, Zeitgeist. What I meant by that was, for example, and for yeah, I guess let's go with the Fortnite. I mean, Overwatch, they went too greedy. When they went free to play, they wanted all the money. They didn't wanna, and I'm greedy too, I understand. Maybe I'll use that. What the fuck? Ah, okay. Something weird was happening with the stream image. There's a song. I might play that also. Ne dam vam ni zrno. I'm not even giving you a grain or something. They didn't wanna go give anything for free at the start. Then a bit, but way too little, way too late. Seems that corporate really took over there. And when I was thinking, why am I not playing Overwatch, I remembered before, I play unusually, I push way too much, but I would pretty often carry, teams to victory. And but since the new Overwatch 2, I didn't have one win, not a single one. And sure, more people and I'm bad, but when I thought of that Activision patent about, paying customers getting better groups, things made a lot more sense. So I guess I could go into a lot of stuff here now. But let's try to finish with Zeitgeist and then maybe talk about other stuff, related stuff, some other time, or not, doesn't matter. I said most of the stuff I had now. This is, optional. Yeah, Zeitgeist. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about there. What I meant there was, for example, Fortnite. Why I feel a lot more nostalgia there. I think because it was a lot more, it was easier and more simple to just play the game. They did that bunch of MMO stuff for reasons, but when I think about it, you could just, just play, just go. And that's the one of the things that I could come up with to answer, why. And also, yeah, fuck Zeitgeist. So what I meant by that was, okay, let's finish it soon. You have to make that conclusion for yourself. What is the Zeitgeist now? What is an MMO but a modern MMO? What do you think that is? Do you only grab the MMO players, or you try to get others in as well? And if you do, how would that be made possible? For me, the way I see it is it would have to cater quite a bit more to the dreaded phrase modern audiences. Where are the players now? And by I mean it's gonna be a lot more user friendly. Let's not go into details, but I don't mean just make a copy of some shooter and stuff. As you well know, I'm not into shooters, especially not the. And clearly, there's a lot of very, very successful shooters out there. Let's just say that now, I'm not into that campy, crampy, look behind the corner and then get one shot and then cry in the corner, claustrophobic gameplay. I think, sudden death mechanics and gameplay is not something I enjoy. Yeah, so I don't want to go into detail, but you get the point what I mean when I say Zeitgeist. You want to attract some extra audiences. I mean, look at WoW. I don't want to go into... I do mention specific games, but usually I stream WoW, so I don't want to... for it to seem that I'm talking about WoW. I'm not. I don't think that, especially anytime soon, probably anytime ever, there's gonna be a game that captured the zeitgeist as much as WoW did. That is not possible. They made some attempts with that selfie camera and Twitter connectivity and stuff, but that was just some attempts to recapture the gigantic historical success of WoW. WoW captured the zeitgeist perfectly at the time. Planets aligned, all that phrases and stuff, stars, planets, whatever. When you think about it, that happened then and probably never again. That was the time, and they made it casual friendly, revolutionized the genre and the gaming industry, and were extremely culturally, in every sense. I don't think that is possible today with any game, but other games should be aware of it, to try and read the room, read the world. I think I made that relatively clear. So, this has been going on for way too long, once again. At least there's stuff out, and sadly I didn't say our goodbyes in game, and I guess I'll have to do it now. So, with some further ado,
Rico never grouped the wicked. Well, almost never.
See you soon. Real soon.